safety and added 7 to it. Now you're talking about a really big swing.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll get a do-over here after the safety to start the ball game. That was followed by the field goal a moment ago. So just a 5-0 game as they'll begin anew with a 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. You talk about this Lions defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. Hauled in on the out route by Melton. So no gain on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. They're going to get about 3 here out of this 1st down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
52.
Allen now looks to throw. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this 1st quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Hey, hold. 5 wide.
Operating from the gun. Allen under pressure, and they got to him again. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They go play action. Here's Hooker. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll run. This is Hunt. before reaching the 45-yard line. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
17 yards. And the Lions first down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard, and the Bills are going to take over at their own 41. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He'll fire it deep for Rager. It's caught at the 10. A big play here for Buffalo. 53 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 2. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Hooker to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
A beautiful fake. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Alert! Alert! Alert!
On play action, Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure on the passer. When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Rager, the man in motion.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. And this is caught for the Bills touchdown. Jalen Rager, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Allen. That'll be caught. It's Rager. And they're going to have a 1st down. They're in field goal range as well. It's a down inside the 20. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. A great play there as the 1st half is winding down. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
Here we go, here we go. Practice 60, pass to 60. Left wing 19.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Tight, 19 tight.
A final shot before break. Hooker. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Get it! 19 Lions! Come 19! Come 19! Go street! 18, 5 years! Ready?
On 1st and 10, Hooker. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hooker. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Just what they need, electric from Mabe. A subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
3rd down. Hooker looks to throw it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And Oliver, that time to want to get in there and bring him down.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Drop 50! Drop 50! Go!
Throwing. Hooker. His throw incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Check back! Check back! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the...
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Jalen Rager with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
touchdown. Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and 7. They'll go again with Gibbs. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Gibbs straight ahead. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Now Hooker going to change things up a bit.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
He's got this to Williams, complete.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 32 that time.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit, and that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
Down inside the 40.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Hand off now to Gibbs.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly to gain him. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
Panther 11. Go.
Off play action. Here's Hooker.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Teron Johnson able to pick it.
And the Bills will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Allen now on 1st down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Alert! Half 10.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on third down. Here's Allen to throw it. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Alert!
He's able to find Melton.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Hey, home. 5 wide. Alert!
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Allen going to fire quickly and get it to Diggs out wide.
Touchdown, Bills! Stephon Diggs, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Bills are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Here we go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out?
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Jair Elam makes a pick.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. On first down, Allen. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down.
Touchdown, Detroit!
Jahmyr Gibbs.
30 yards.
And the Lions are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. And that run going to put him over 100 yards now for the ball game as well.
Yeah, he's really had his way so far, and that's just more of the same right here. All he needs, just a little crease, and off he goes. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Stop. On the ball. Off 52.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
He'll fire it deep for Rager. Touchdown! Jalen Rager.
46 yards.
And the Bills start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Hooker now off play action.
He finds his man complete. It's Gibbs.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Now Hooker.
Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Here's Hooker.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
That's on the tackle, Panay Sewell.
Here we go.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20.
Ready.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Lions on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and forever.
Again, it's Hooker looking to throw.
He's airing it out for Williams. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready?
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Mustang 19. Ready, ready.
Hooker going to try and throw for it. And fights him off. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And quickly, they get to the line.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
56, 56.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Come on, come on.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go around.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. 122 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll try and run for it. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Greedy Williams picks it off.
And the Lions are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
And they work this out past the 25. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Hey, Brad, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready?
They go play action. Here's Hooker.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Cup 19, Cup 19, 18, Pioneer. Hurt.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Tag. '79 Broncos. Chop 60, chop 60. '60 Maverick. Ready?
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Charles,